Today we have a new episode 8 in collaboration with Lerato. This is a Sign and Stories podcast. Today we will interview Monequ. Her name is Monequ, her surname is Edwards. This is her sign name. She was crowned Miss Deaf SA 2023 and she's a model. Welcome to our podcast, Signs and Stories.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to be here.
Fantastic. I want to ask you about your upbringing. Tell us more about yourself and your life.
I was born hearing. When I can't remember the age, I contracted chickenpox and became deaf. But my parents never realized I was deaf. It was my uncle who told my parents, "Your daughter is deaf." My parents responded, "No, our daughter is not deaf." We used to play hide and seek and I couldn't hear anything. I wandered around crying. That's when my parents noticed I was deaf. They took me to the doctor who discovered I was deaf from chickenpox. I attended school at St. Vincent's School for the Deaf. I matriculated there at the age of 18. I completed my schooling there. I started modeling. I was crowned Miss Deaf SA 2023.
What made you get involved in Miss Deaf SA Pageant? Please tell me more about it.
In the past, I had no interest to enter. I was scared of being the target of negative comments. I've been involved for 4 years now. Over the years, I've had my doubts about joining or not. I was doubtful for some time. I felt it better to wait and first build my confidence, then I was ready to enter. It's been a journey. For 4 years, I wasn't sure if I should enter or not. My boyfriend told me to go for it. My family also encouraged me to go for it. Whether it was positive or negative, it didn't matter. Just let it all go. And I did it. I went for it. They kept encouraging me to keep going. And last year, I finally decided to join. I'm surprised that I won the title. That's me.
How was your experience being so far as Miss Deaf SA? Your journey. Please tell me about it. How did you feel? Did you learn something new? Or did you build your self-confidence and self-esteem? Did you open yourself up to meet new people? Please tell me about your journey as Miss Deaf SA.
In fact, I'm a very introverted and a shy person. I don't like being around people. When I was a finalist for Miss Deaf SA, I knew I had to do it. I had to open up, but I wondered how in front of so many people. What will I say? I thought, okay, I will learn. I met people and I started engaging with them. Before, I couldn't approach people, but now I can engage. It's the same with email. I didn't know how to communicate via email. What would I say? I was like, fine, okay. Either way, I had to do it. I started networking. That's what I learned as I look back. I was shy. I didn't want to talk to people. But today, I can converse with confidence. As I look back, I've changed a lot.
I have a question. On your journey as Miss Deaf SA, what impact did the deaf community have on you? Did you learn something about them? Or did you feel something needs to change in the deaf community? Through your journey as Miss Deaf SA.
There's none in the deaf community. Change needs to happen in the hearing world. There was a time when I emailed a charity organization. When I entered, they panicked because they realized I was deaf. They wondered how we would communicate. They said they'd never been approached by someone deaf before. So I went inside. When I met the person, they hesitated. They asked if I could talk. I said, yeah, only a little bit. I can lip read, but I need to see your mouth. Or alternatively, we can use pen and paper. They were surprised. The hearing world needs to be more aware, not the deaf community, the hearing people. The hearing world views us like we don't know anything about deaf access.
We must teach them, yes.
This is why I go into spaces to spread more awareness, mostly in the hearing world. That's where it's needed. So I go into spaces to sensitize hearing people. We also need awareness on subtitles for accessibility.
Yes, for accessibility.
That's why I advocate for the deaf community.
What's your advice for the deaf youth who are also passionate to enter Miss Deaf SA? Anything?
So people are very good at modeling, but they don't think to enter Miss Deaf SA. They should enter if they want to achieve their dream. Most deaf people stay at home. They're unemployed.
That's true.
If they want, they can achieve their dreams. They just need to open up. They must take the risk. They could be successful. I used to be closed-minded, but now I'm open-minded and successful. Just keep an open mind. Find interesting things. Don't wait for something to happen.
You see, viewers, if you have a dream, you can do it. Just like Monequ, she's deaf. It's up to you. You can do it.
That's true. Why not?
Yes, you can do anything. It doesn't matter if you had a dream when you were younger. Maybe you read a magazine and you dreamed of becoming a model. You can, as a deaf person. Look at Monequ. She's a beautiful woman. Any race can do it. You too can do it. So I want to ask you and go on a bit deeper about your personal life. I'm being nosy, but I'm not gossiping. Let's be clear. I noticed that when you're at home, you speak. Are you adamant about this with your family, or are you flexible with your family?
I speak mostly at home. My parents insisted I become oral from a young age through practice and training. But previously, my father explained to me saying, when I took you to school to learn sign language, they said to me, no, you must be oral because it's a hearing world. It wasn't my father who insisted I become oral. He wanted me to sign because signing is my first language. I grew up using it. My parents know a bit of the basic signs, only just the basics. But they can communicate with my boyfriend. My boyfriend is deaf. They sign with him, but only the basics. At home, I'm oral.
Your boyfriend? How long have you been in a relationship? Tell me about your boyfriend.
We've been together for 6 years and 5 months.
She's blushing.
Yeah, so far, but I'm really happy. There are many naysayers, but I don't care because it's my life, not their life. Do what you want for your future because it's your life. People criticize me, but I'm not bothered.
You said something about different cultures. What did you mean? Please tell me about that. Do you have different cultures?
Yes, my boyfriend is black and I'm white. We both love posting on TikTok and people comment. But in today's world, issues about biracial dating aren't prevalent anymore. Why should I be concerned? I'm open about my relationship.
How did your parents feel about dating your black boyfriend? Were there any issues?
Yeah, at first my parents were not happy, but I was determined. I've never asked them for permission for him to be my husband. It's my life, so I fought for it. When he came to my house, I was nervous. My father is strict, but I went ahead with it. My mother once commented, "You must choose between us or break up with your boyfriend." I became angry. Either way, I told my father and I was scared. When my father came back home, my mother was crying. She said angrily, "Go deal with your daughter." Then my father came to me and asked, "What happened?" I told my father that my boyfriend is black. My father said I should come sit in the kitchen. He asked, "Why is he your boyfriend?" And I said, "Because he makes me happy." My father said, "Okay, if he makes you happy, then go ahead with it." I was so relieved.
Some families unfortunately have cultural differences and racial differences. Some families even disown their members. They don't want to have a relationship with them. They grow up together by now. They distance themselves because of family. I'm happy your family supports your relationship. What about the guy's family? Anything to say?
Ooh, my boyfriend's family loves me so much. They call me their daughter, but now they call me Makoti.
That's deep. Wow.
Yeah, they call me Makoti.
Fantastic. That's good.
It's a good match.
When a relationship starts for your children, you love them and support them no matter what. I assume whether it's dating a deaf person or having the same race, there are instances where you have marriage involving a white person and a black person. It happens. Some families have good relationships and things progress well. It's lovely. I'm happy to hear about your life story. I'm wondering, will your boyfriend propose to you soon? You've been dating for long.
Yes, I have no idea if he will propose. He's studying at university. It's too early for him. I don't want to rush him. He needs to study first, and in the near future, when things settle, we'll see what happens. We're both studying, so it's too early.
It takes time, but you are moving along. You are going with the flow, right?
That's true.
Fantastic. Any messages for young people at home of different races? What would you inform them? Anything you want to say?
I can say mixed race relationships are not easy. But when you love someone, you will do anything for that person. Just because it's your life, you have to spend your future with that person.
That's true.
It's your life, it's your marriage and family. Don't let people tell you it's not allowed. They want to control you. Don't let people control you. Ignore them. Tell them it's my life, not yours. I've done it before.
Please yourself first. True.
Control your life. Don't control ours. It's our life. Going. Just do it. Don't wait thinking, what are people going to say? Just be open and carry on.
That's an amazing story. Learn from Monequ. You have any message to young people out there about life today? Anything to say?
Yeah, like I said before, don't be afraid to follow your dream. If you have a dream, achieve it. Open up, just do it. If you don't do anything, nothing will happen for you. Dream bigger and do it. Dream big and do it. It doesn't matter if it's risky or not, go ahead and achieve it. If you take a risk, you could be successful. Just keep going.
That's true. What life gives you today, do whatever you believe. Make it happen. Don't wait for tomorrow. All good. I want to ask you, after Miss Deaf SA, what's next? Anything?
This coming November and December, I'll be flying to Poland for Miss Universe. I will represent South Africa. If I win, I will continue in my capacity. Even if I don't win, I still want to continue supporting the deaf community and advocating for it. Going forward, I'll continue with life. Honestly, my dream is to enter Miss South Africa. That's my plan.
Yes, why not?
Let's see what happens. That's my plan for next year.
Crossing fingers, we support you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see going forward. We're going with the flow and continue ahead.
You shared about flying to Poland. Do you need any sponsors or support? Please explain.
Yes, I'm looking for sponsors to cover the flight ticket and travel insurance. I'm currently looking and I'm struggling, but I'm looking for a flight sponsor. I'm also looking for a dress sponsor. That's what I need for the trip. I'm still looking.
Viewers, please support Monequ. She needs sponsors for a dress and traveling. Please share your contact details or email address. Any details you can share?
I have a poster. If you want, I can give it to you. It has a phone number and email. Everything is there. I'll give you to read. All details are there.
Perfect. Now at the end of the episode, we'll share Moneque's sponsor details and what she needs. Thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. Also support her as she travels to Poland. Thank you.
Thank you too for your support.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure.
Ed.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you sharing your life story, your relationship story, and pouring your heart out. I'm sure the deaf community will come to you, being ready to step out of the world. I wish you all the best for Miss Universe in November. We'll be rooting for you. I wish I could come with you. We'll support you anywhere along your journey. As you go ahead, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for interviewing me. I'm excited. Thanks so much.
Today, our guest is a perfect example for inspiring young people out there. Men or women dreaming of entering Miss or Mr. Deaf SA, we can do it. Just look at her. It's amazing. Keep going and do it. Thank you for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.